Alright, so I'm going to make an app. It's going to be a reading comprehension app. This idea came from Volo, so it's not my original thought on this idea, but I'm going to make it here with Windsurf. I already pre-wrote out the first prompt on Notepad to try to help speed the process up a little bit and reduce the editing for myself. So let's go ahead and paste it in there. We're going to be using Claude 3.5 Sonnet, if that's how you pronounce it. Basically, my prompt says, I would like to start an app that will help parents or teachers create worksheets for children to practice their reading comprehension. And then I just go over what I want for the tech stack. Let's give it a shot. So here we go. Now I'm going to edit out a lot of this where the AI is just generating everything. Sit back and enjoy the ride. I will try to explain things as we go. I did not create a directory or anything, so it's doing everything from scratch from the get-go, just so I can show you the power of Windsurf. I did give it specific instructions about file names or directory names, so I want to see if it's going to make that. So it's made the project in users. I put it in my C folder, which I'm not or C drive. So we're going to accept all this. Let's take a quick read through here of what it's done. I'm just going to tell it to please continue. So it's going to continue setting up the front end structure here. We can read through the readme.md file real quick. A powerful tool for educators and parents to create engaging reading comprehension worksheets tailored to specific grade levels and topics. So we go through the features here. The tech stack, which I specified: React, Tailwind, ShadCN, Vite, Node.js, Express, and OpenAI for the API. Looks pretty good. It's even given us setup instructions if somebody wants to copy this repo. I'll put this up on my GitHub, so if anybody wants to use this, they're more than welcome to. I'm basically going to use this for my daughter so that I can help her with her reading. She's 6. All right, let's see what we got here. We have to accept this. It did 9 files that we need to review. So it created some, and then it also edited some. So we're just going to go ahead and click accept all. We're going to put our faith in the AI to create this. Application will now be available at localhost at port 5173. A responsive layout, okay, grade level topic, AI powered worksheet. It did not give me I don't see the option here to enter the API key, but let's see what it's got. We need to create the env file, so let's do that real quick. We are going to put that up here. We'll say new file. And then we're going to run the dev on the server. We are in the server directory, yep. Make sure that starts up. Oh, it installed node mons. Well, that's cool. I didn't even ask for that, and it went ahead and installed it. Okay, we got an error, so let's go ahead and just copy and paste this. We're going to paste this right back into Cascade. And we're not even going to say nothing. We're just going to hit enter, and it is smart enough to figure it out that that's an error and there's an issue. It's because port 3000 is already in use. That's true. That is true. Let's stop this. This is another one of the good features here. We're going to go back to this. So one of the things I really like about Windsurf with Cascade here is it basically takes control, and it's taking care of a lot of this. It's even adjusting the API call because we changed the port. We're on port 4000. Okay, it looks like we We ran into a few errors with the port. There was already another application running on that, so it made some adjustments. There was another error. It's because I have a lot of other things running in the background for different things for like Olama and whatnot. So, okay, we just made some updates to the UI. The current UI is not looking too pretty. So we had to do some updates here with Tailwind configurations and whatnot. So let's go ahead and start the server. We'll start the UI. Well, it looks better, but we are missing some stuff here. Okay, so we do have, I noticed there was a problem with the API. I'm just going to see if we can get Cascade to fix it for us. All right. Let's see what else it's got here. Let's clear the terminal here. I like to clear everything because if there's an issue, I can copy and paste it easily. It's asking me to start the server. Okay, so let's go ahead and start it. There's no error there. Let's start the front end. Take a look at what we got here. This looks horrible, but we are going to fix this here shortly. Let's just see if we're connecting. No. Okay, we had a small issue with the API, but we got that situated pretty quick. So let's give it a try. We're just going to say first grade, animals. Let's go 6th grade. Generate worksheet. Looks promising because it has taken a minute, and yes, we've got our response from, very cool. We got our response from OpenAI. So here's our passage and then our multiple choice questions. Very cool. Now let's fix the way this looks because we had it looking good and we made a few changes and it went back to kind of ugliness. So let me move that out of the way and let's tell it, great job, it works. Now let's make the UI look nice and modern. Well, it's doing the changes. Let's try some other. Oh, oh, nice. Oh, sweet. It's running NodeMon, so it's changing on the fly. Okay, let's click accept all. And then here's the added modern navigation bar with logo. Oh yeah, look at that. Learning lab. Let's bring this down here. Modern navigation with logo. Pretty sweet. Dark and light mode. That's fancy. Look at that. Reading. Let's generate our worksheet. Fantastic. Oh, and it's got even add some extra questions. I love it. Very cool. Very cool. Super happy with that. It's pretty slick. I don't like when you refresh it though that it goes back to dark mode or light mode. That's all right. Plants. Pretty cool. I have to say I'm impressed. This is probably a little too difficult. I mean, obviously the parent or teacher is going to read this to them, but we'll have to go in and adjust the prompt. I'm not going to worry about that right now. Let me just finish the functionality, and then we can fine-tune it. But for the most part, it is fantastic. Look at this. It added this already. It's still generating here. Let's go ahead and accept all this. We'll refresh it. English. Then we'll do a print preview to see what it's see if it was able to get it on one sheet. I doubled up on the letters here. That could be the LLM response. I don't even know which model it's using. It could be using like 3.5. Yeah, it's got it on 3 sheets. We need to fix that. All right, let's take a look here. Let's refresh it. Change this back to dark mode. The formatting is wrong on this. Let's go ahead and accept all of that. I'm assuming the server crashed. No, there we go. Okay, condensed it down. We got it on one sheet. We got it on one. I mean, it's going to spit out 2 sheets, but it did print it on one sheet. So I would say that's pretty good. And that was done real time. I've been recording for 1 hour and 5 minutes. I'm going to cut this video down a lot because of interruptions and whatnot. But for the most part, in less than an hour, fully functional app with an API call to OpenAI, all thanks to Windsurf and their new, well, it's Codium and their new editor called Windsurf. So if you haven't checked it out, go check it out and build something cool. Share it on social media and tag me. I'd love to see what you made. We'll see you guys later.